Hello, good afternoon, and thank you for joining me, everybody. As always, it's nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Clinic, Compound Concentrates Coffee. We are here, we are up, we are on the air. It is your afternoon show. Tuesday, November 26th. I almost said 25th. November 26th, 2019. What's happening, everybody? How you been? I know it's been so long since we've seen each other. Hope everything's going well. Love you, kiddo. Austin Woodward, Shane Roberts there. That's BioTrack. Once again, that tune is our theme track here at Compound Concentrates and Coffee. We are coming to you live from the beautiful and picturesque grounds of the Compound in Orange, Connecticut. 4:07. Are you packed? Are you rolled? Are you raring to go? Because you know, 420 is going to be here like that. Oh, yeah. It's always quick. Always quick. What do we want? Dawn Bayer. It's kissing in the kitchen. How are you, Valerie? Thanks for joining us on Facebook. What's the good word tonight? 9, as a matter of fact. Kissing in the Kitchen. Dawn Bayer, one of our newer artists here. The realnashville.com if you want to check her out. Writer of songs, singer of them, artists, hashtag the real Nashville. All right, Rotor Cut, Gunnar Olsen, some electronic. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. Give me a second as I grab us another track. I will soon be taking a look at our roadways and see how things are going out there. 4:16, you have 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Rotor Cut. Gunnar Olsen is what you just heard. Go to GunnarOlsen.net. Drummer and producer from New York City. This is 15 years strong. How are you, David? What's happening? What's going on, Jack? What's happening, Matthew? There you go. $55, very nice. 58% humidity, winds at 6 miles an hour. Incidents, closures, or delays. Now, unfortunately, we have a lot of delays on the road. Luckily, not a lot of major things going on. Can't complain, can't complain. Things can always be worse. Again, thank you for all the thumbs down over there, YouTubers. Yeah, you're seeing that right. You even see it in the name of the show, Thumbs Down Tuesday. There you go. In between this track and the next, we do have a couple of incidents on our roadways out here this afternoon. In Avon, we have emergency road work, some maintenance going on. US 44 westbound. That is on Avon Mountain Road. It's closed to truck traffic until further notice. Also, jumping down, Westport, Route 15 southbound, congestion between 29 and 42. It's 16.1 miles of congestion, so be prepared. It's a disabled vehicle. That vehicle, all right, is between 41 and 42, left lane closed. Now, all the way down to the end in Greenwich, delays on I-95 northbound. We have some congestion between 2 and 27. Yeah, 27.4 miles. So you better be prepared. You're not going anywhere, and you're not going anywhere fast. Now, in Guilford, I-95 southbound between 57 and 54. That's only 5 miles. That's not too bad. A little bit of congestion. But overall, you are moving along. Now, what we had there, again, 15 years strong, the artist Otis McDonald. OtisMacMusic.com. There we are. Austin and Zach. You know I play their music, man. Austin just absolutely shreds that guitar. Definitely. This is Tell All. So who's got what going on? We've got a nice short week this week for most of us. Are you going anywhere? You hanging out with anybody? Anybody coming in out of town? Or you just chilling? Right now, I've been enjoying this beautiful Northern Cali gooey. Oh, so sweet. Again, that was called Tell All, coming to you from Austin Woodward, Zach Ledbetter, coming out of Rock. Next up, I have Mandalorian. Go to soundcloud.com/man-DeLorean. Just says, real easy. Spencer Selman likes to shred the guitar, make beats, and weird videos. Have fun. Go check them out. This is Forward. All right, there you go. Yeah, you heard the name right. It's Northern Cali Gooey. Gooey. Northern Cali Gooey. Well, all right. Honestly, anything pineapple. It's always nice. It is. forward, Mandalorian, a little electronic. Now, you wanted hip hop? I got you covered as well. Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, featuring Laura Williams and the artist known as R2. Neuralink. See, that's nice. Again, that's one of the things I like about pineapple. You know, any pineapple strain in general. Truly, they always have that beautiful scent. Especially you break it up with your fingers and it just, oh, it's right there. Yeah.
We used to say a penny for your thoughts, but with so many lost souls saved, I'd say it was a bargain at any cost. We went across a bridge and changed humanity forever. Perspective shifts when you join realities together. She was clever, the inventor that began the revolution, technological solution that became an institution. We used to wonder, now we know how other people think, and the Neuralink changed society in a blink. The ability to trade brains, simple as that, hooked up to a mainframe using digital maps, quick as the finger snap. And now yourself is someone else, their memories and everything they ever felt, touched and smelled, all yours as well. Just imagine having nostalgia while the you getting is new, and so is everything about you. You're bound to break a few eggs, the brains left flying, but with management we handle it and also keep it quiet.
Now you could be me, and I could be you. Things are different when we switch the eyes we see through. It's like we're renewed, and we can see how precious every minute is.
Brought to you by the Neuralink Unlimited.
Now you could be me, and I could be you. Things are different when we switch the eyes we see through. It's like we're renewed, and we can see how precious every minute is.
So many applications, mood recalibration, sensitivity training, not to mention mental patience, plus entertainment. And to the brain of a celebrity, you get to be your hero for an hour. It's the hefty fever people paying. Another favorite is the sacred bond, prenuptial Neuralink. Takes marriage and makes it strong. And now detective is a technical profession. Interrogations quick when memories count as confessions. Stepping in the mind of a criminal can be perilous, but that's nothing compared to this job I got as a therapist for Neuralink Corporation. I work in coordination with those that handle mistakes. Just take this honest patient. She traded brains with a twin, which we don't recommend. Now she's stuck in a mental loop that won't stop echoing. So yet again, it's time to take the plunge in to rescue someone from their own dungeon of self-destruction.
Now you could be me, and I could be you. Things are different when we switch the eyes we see through. It's like we're renewed, and we can see how precious every minute is.
Brought to you by the Neuralink.
Now you could be me, and I could be you. Things are different when we switch the eyes we see through. It's like we're renewed, and we can see how precious every minute is.
Ready, set, go. Both our heads are crowned with electrodes. Program lock, 1 hour instant resurrect mode. That's company protocol. This process is so involved that even senior therapists know it
There we
all.
go.
Known to fall. I'm trying to make a
Awesome.
diagnosis.
Audio's working good over there on Facebook. I know it's working here on YouTube, so very happy about that.
My safety net. It pays to get my feet wet, and I never lost a patient yet. Got places to go and people to be. I check the hard drive and start to dive deep in the sea.
I come out into a fun house. There is such a large amount, I lost count. And no sound counts. There's no ceiling or floor. Oh my, I can't feel anymore. Even a reflection, a music track. I let go cause I know the Neuralink will pull me back.
Have there been any changes in the patient today, doctor?
No, same as the last 3 years. She just keeps saying that same word over and over again, once every minute. Neuralink.
Neuralink. What does it mean? Have you heard of it before?
No, I never have.
Now you could be me, and I could be you. Things are different when we switch the eyes we see through. It's like we're renewed, and we can see how precious every minute is.
Brought to you by the Neuralink Unlimited.
Now you could be me, and I could be you. Things are different when we switch the eyes we see through. It's like we're renewed, and we can see how precious every minute, 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 every minute.
Neuralink. All right, this is called Higher Ground, coming to you next. How are you, Kyle? Cannot play Pink Floyd. That's commercial music. That would get me into a lot of trouble violating copyright infringements. Yeah. Again, eventually, CC&C might have that license. Well, we'd like to be able to eventually play everything you hear on your FM dial and more. Right now, yeah. No, it's all good. You don't know. It's the only way you know and learn something is to ask. We have a lot of songs. I mean, since the beginning of October 4th, actually, we are a licensed broadcast and media production company. With that license came a lot of music. We have quite a bit. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of songs, and that's no joke. And we have the right and the ability to play all of them. This is why Facebook allows us here. YouTube lets me do what I'm doing because I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. I am doing everything, and I'm doing it legally. Oh, yeah, I would love to play Pink Floyd. I'd love to play some Black Sabbath, some Led Zeppelin, some Billy Idol. I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff. Try recording My Salad, good tune. What we had there was Higher Ground coming to you from Flynn. We also have Nico Fuzz with a whole bunch of stuff. Now, Nico right now is in Pop. He's there with Barbasauce, and it's called Strange World. Yeah, we have some artists that are played on your regular FM dial. The band The Fix, they've been around since like 1979, 1980. I play a lot of the B-side of the singer's stuff here. Hey, Facebookers, what's going on?
Swinging, I drip, drop, drive, four-wheeling with cracks in the foundation. Flowers bloom through 'em if you let 'em. Holiday Beckham, like a ball for the wrecking. Smooth sailing, never stressing. Come through like a pope with the blessing. Always positive, never pessimist. Welcome to the bliss when you bet on this. Yeah, more money, your inventory is tip for me. Camp stories with kids for me. I need Freddy Krueger to get gory. More sushi, less nori. Rick roaring on highway lanes. Pits foaming on locks and chains. Getting lost in Claude Monet. Thorns prick picking raspberry. Just a blip of time at the end of the day. Call what's up? Living in a strange world that don't phase us. Got the silver spoon cats in the cradle. Like whoa. Now picture mama stirring soup with the lid up. Yeah, you can't put us in the box with the label. And we just wait and on and on. 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 And we just wait and on and on.
Great to see you. It's all whack. I don't believe myself when I look back to the forefathers used to rap like this. The tape had hits. Put on my headphones, get into a dream state. Pick my favorite songs from the record, then tape it to the cassette deck that was hooked up by RCA cables. Transfer the musical fables. Take the tape out to my blazer, blast it real loud. I love the sound when cool chords run across my brain. Circle in the drain, take away my pain. Feels like I'm in heaven. Count all my blessings. Figure out a way to make this dream come true. Big ideas, you gotta push through. So put your mind to it, you just gotta do it. Cause Nico Fuzz always knew it.
Living in a strange world that don't phase us.
Like, whoa,
Got the silver spoon cats in the cradle.
like, whoa.
Now picture mama stirring soup with the lid up.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you can't put us in the box with the label. Holla.
What?
Whoa. And we just wait and on and on. And we just wait and on and on. And we just wait and on and on.
Hey, what's up, man?
And we just wait and on and on. And we just wait and on and on. And we just wait and on and on.
How you doing?
Strange World, Nico Fuzz and Barbasauce. All right, here we go. Now we're jumping from pop into blues. It's Jamie West Oram in the blues. South Sea Blues, that is, featuring Tom Ashcroft. Honestly, pour over. I love my French press. I like a lot of other different ways. Pour over, or even an espresso shot if you truly want to appreciate like the open bloom and the flavors of that beverage. Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm in the middle of making my own custom pour over holder, which I'm going to debut. And then I'll make available for people if they're looking for one. I'll make them one custom. A lot of people though, they leave out little steps when it comes to doing certain things with coffee. And sure, it's going to work. I mean, you're going to get yourself a cup of coffee. However, Really? Well, I not only have always appreciated coffee, I've actually gone back to my roots and like it with nothing in there. You know, it's okay if you want your milk, you want your half and half, your cream or whatever, your sugar, okay. Not for me, thank you. Oh yeah, I'll tell you. Everybody that I've ever given a cut to out of the system loves it. Where y'all off to? Ah, shit the ball.
I mean, yeah, she can. Oh, she will, but I'm home, so I'll get her.
Man. Saucy Blue, hey. Jamie West Horror featuring Tom Ashcroft. Ours is an unusual family. So yes, anyway, here we go. Brent Bourgeois out of R&B and Soul. This tune is called Who Dat? Well, I'll tell you, me personally, people know I'm not into, flavored coffees, like heavy flavored coffees. I appreciate these companies that, to me, do it right and do it justice when you get a hint, a slight, like you're breathing in and it's, or, oh, there's that note, there's that honey note, or there's a light chocolate. Yes, heck, I like some of them just Death Wish coffee. It's supposed to be the world's strongest coffee. To me, it's a beautiful, all-around, full-bodied flavor. Just nice. And yes, it should be. That's why I say, if people want to add stuff, go ahead. Not for me, thank you. Like, I know a lot of people who love French vanilla. No, thank you. Tried a French vanilla when French vanilla first came out at Dunkin' Donuts. I walked in there, I ordered one. Woman makes it for me at the counter. Turns around, she puts it down. She's like, is there anything else? I was like, please, I'll take a couple of donuts. She turns, she grabbed the donuts, she turns back, and I had taken a sip of it. And I just let it go right into the trash. I'll take... Oh. Yeah, no, that's what I talk about in flavored coffees. That's what I can't take. That's what it's too much for me. For me. Who dat? Brent Bourgeois there. R&B and Soul. I'm going to have some Airlands for you. We're going to get into an Airlands block. start out. This is Winter Channels. It was funny. I just right in the garbage, and she was like, "Wow, you really didn't like that, huh?" I said, "No, thank you." It was nice of them too, because she saw me throw it in the garbage. They didn't charge me for it. They just gave me that second cup. Here you go. No, I had to give it to him. All right, in between this track and the next, a little bit of news of the ... Oh, whoa. Now, you know you've reached the bottom. You truly need some help. When you try to claim the police, the wind blew the bag of Coke that they just found into your car. And it happened just before they pulled you over. Joseph busted trying to throw something away when he was pulled over in Fort Pierce. Now, he was initially pulled over for failing to pause at a stop sign. That's it. However, after seeing his movements in the car, police doing a search, finding a crack pipe in the center console, as well as a clear baggie with white residue, testing positive for crack. However, when questioned, Zach says, no, it wasn't mine. The wind must have put loaded in here. It happened just before you pulled me over. Yeah. As a result, arrested on drug paraphernalia charges and a few other things, off to St. Lucie County Jail. Set to appear in court December 3rd. Let's see how well that works out for him. The wind blew it in. I think it's been tried before. I don't think it worked any of the times. Mercy Airlines. Here you go. The wind. Wow.
I'm low on mercy inside. Show me the secrets of me.
That's some mighty, magical, strong wind. I wonder if he found the gust that gave Frosty his hat.
I'm looking for mercy.
was amazing. Really, I was driving to the police station to turn it in right now.
Between the days we'll never die.
right, there we go. That was Mercy, Airlands. We're in your Airlands block. All right, here we go. Ashes.
I don't have the time to make another round. I don't have the dream to get my feet off the ground. Everything that's beautiful I die. But I know you come, be my last goodbye.
What's up, Paul? How are you, man? Nice to see you in Facebook land. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Holding on to building the castle you wouldn't understand.
I'm not quite often speechless. Wow.
I got
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
everything that's
I've had some dark roast before, let me tell you. No. All right, that was Ashes coming to you from Airlands. We are continuing on. Next up is Change My Bones.
Where am I gonna be when the corner in the world kicks off? How am I gonna sleep when my dreams turn into dust? But I don't wanna know just how I'm gonna die. I guess I'm counting on one last beautiful surprise. Change my bones, give me love to fire. Change my bones, give me love alone. Angel in the sun, baby, nothing
You know,
keep me away.
sometimes when something like that is put in front of you, if you don't laugh at the absurdity, I think it shows something wrong with you.
Did you ever dance to the sound of the pouring rain? Change my
All right, in between this track and the next, and some local news. Don't know if you've heard about this. Pretty much anybody who's in Connecticut knows about the Peabody Museum. The age of the dinosaurs in New Haven coming to an end. Well, at least for a while, anyways. Yale Peabody Museum of Natural History will be closing the popular Great Hall of Dinosaurs at the end of the day, December 31st, as part of a 3-year, try to grab my thumb, pinky, 3-year, $200 million renovation of the museum. So you know what? I think that's fantastic. If they're upgrading, updating, and renovating, beautiful. Dinos have delighted and educated generation after generation of Connecticut families. Well, they're not going to roar again in the Elm City until late 2023. Excuse me. Now, this closure of the Dinosaur Gallery, as well as the Hall of Million Evolution on the same day, the first in a phase in the museum of wide closures to allow for the most extensive renovation in Peabody's history, all being funded via donation, which is fantastic. All the other halls in the museum going to end up closing June 30th, 2020. Going to stay closed for 3 years until that construction, reinstallation, and everything is complete. Now, the largest single donation, $160 million, coming in from Ed Bass, class of 1967, a financier who lives in Fort Worth, Texas. 2 fossil halls are closing first because dismantling prehistoric skeletons, very, very delicate work. Thank you. Glad you like the shirt. Now, it takes a great amount of time to take dinosaurs apart, put them together again. Says Peabody's Director of Public Programs and a vertebrate paleontologist. Now, very few people in the world know how to do this right, they state. So, taking the dinosaurs to a place in Canada, they'll all be cleaned, stabilized, basically getting a facelift for the 21st century. Yeah. All right. Change My Bones, Airlands. Again, we're giving you an Airlands block. I have another track or two of theirs, and then we'll be going into other things. Here is Ghosts in the Daylight. Good evening, Jamie. How are you? Thanks for joining us over there on Facebook. What's the good word? Chilling here around the compound. Gonna have some friends over, you know. We'll have a nice Thanksgiving, a nice Thanksgiving. There you go. Sounds good. Cooking, staying home, nothing crazy. All right. Airlands asks, smoke?
Morning and night, both blind, so hard to see.
516. 516. Once more, we're going to look at our roadways, see incidents, closures, and delays. Again, in Old Saybrook, I-95 northbound closed between 66 and 67 due to a motor vehicle accident, 2 vehicles. Guilford delays I-95 southbound between 57 and 54. New Haven delays I-95 southbound between 47 and 42. Milford delays on I-95 northbound, congestion between 40 and 44. Now in Trumbull, we have a motor vehicle accident. Route 15 southbound between exits 49 and 48, right lane closed. Westport, I-95 southbound, congested between 19 and 17. Now I-95 southbound between 19 and 17. Congestion between running 3 miles there, southbound. Yeah, left lane closed. Now, all the way to the end, we have Greenwich, of course. Again, I was talking before, I-95 northbound between 2 and 27. So it's 27.4 miles of delay. Well, Born Ready. Some Lyle Workman. right, there we go. Born Ready, Lyle Workman. Next up, let us go to a little Fire of Life. Fire of Life, Lyle Workman. Next up, it's called The Determinist. Gotta love pretzels. The Determinist, Lyle Workman. All right, this is Blood Brothers. routine after I eat or snack. I have to brush my teeth. I'm going to cue up some music. Monkey's going to sit in the chair with you. I'm going to do what I have to do, and then I will be back.
If not for you, the world would be a bright light darker. If not for you, I'd have no sword to fight the monsters. If not for you, the sun would shine down onto nothing. If not for you, the ghosts would haunt my every road. So don't believe
You can use those
what I
glasses.
say if
And we'll be back,
I'm not
everybody.
loving you today. You know I got a lot inside, but it doesn't mean the words okay. December snow coming, shade. December snow coming.
before